Hey there guys! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Crafty, and we are back with another episode of Get Together. So in the last episode, the party house had a fire and we put it out, saving Jade Rosa. And then we gave birth to our little girl, Destiny Livingston. So, Victoria is ashamed. Needless to say. You know, now that she's had her little adventure, and this kind of resulted in something a little bit more than she anticipated, aka another baby, she's feeling a little bit upset right now. She's feeling a bit down and a little bit, she doesn't really feel like herself right now, and I wouldn't really feel myself either, but, I mean, right now, she's trying to rack her brain about the decisions that she's made and just figuring out exactly how she's going to live with herself. Because she freaking had an affair and she got pregnant from that affair. And now she has a little girl named Destiny. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Destiny's a beautiful little baby. But at the same time though, it breaks her heart. It honestly breaks her heart that Destiny Livingston, that she's ashamed of Destiny, even though she truly loves Destiny, like she's loved any of her other children. I mean, she might suffer from a little bit of postpartum depression from this, and I mean, that wouldn't be something that I'll be shocked about. I personally kind of think that might just be how she is. Because Victoria thinks that that Destiny deserves better than what she's getting right now. And I mean, she was pretty much dealt a really bad hand of cards at the start of life, which, I mean, can lead to some problems later on. But, I mean, I don't know there, guys. I honestly really feel like, though, that Victoria is definitely regretting the whole thing. It's just, she got so caught up in this moment, of just this new sensation, this new adventure, first time being with like a different man, and I feel like she got all caught up in that, and now her daughter, her sweet baby girl is paying the price for a decision that she made. And I think that breaks her heart the most. Is that, is that ultimately, she is that she's making this decision. And I mean, don't get me wrong, now she has to kind of keep this baby a secret now. And it's quite sad that her baby won't get to live the same life she had. Or the same life any of her, or like even just like the life of any of her kids had. And I feel like, this is going to be where her destiny grows up. In this little danky basement. Surrounded our pictures are, surrounded, we're going to have pictures of Victoria and Destiny's real father. And Ada won't know a thing. So, I feel like now Victoria's going to come inside and she's going to wake up Aiden. So let's go ahead and let's go wake up Aiden now, and she's going to deliver the hardest news that she has ever given anybody in her lifetime. Or the baby's going to start crying. That works too. Breastfeed. Of course the baby starts crying as soon as I walk away from it. It happens every time too. The hardest part about this challenge is that the hidden child's, is that this child won't get to live a normal life. This child's going to have a very, very, very different experience of life. Oh, Anastasia's knocking on the door. Oh no. Anastasia's knocking on the door, and of course Victoria hears it, and she's like, I can't deal with, it's like she can't deal with anything right now. At this point in time, she basically has to just tell everybody that the baby's gone. The baby didn't make it through the delivery, and it was a stillborn, and she's still trying to wrap around her brain exactly the story that she wants. She'll buy a freaking urn with like fake ashes in it, just so that way people think about the lost child, even though she was never really lost. She was never really even dead. But, now it's time to deliver the hardest news of her life. She's gonna be like, hey, Aiden, babe, can you wake up, please? And, he's gonna wake up, and very slowly, but surely, and, oh my god, the kids need to get out of here, because this is gonna be the hardest news Victoria's ever going to have to deliver to anybody. So she's going to go ahead, she's going to embrace her husband. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly snap a picture of this. Alright, snappy snap snap of Victoria and Aiden. And it's time to break the news. It really is. So she's going to go ahead here, and we're actually going to go take a seat together and chat on the bed. Sit and chat here. And of course, little Anastasia is in the bed. Is in the bathroom right now. And, and she witnessed the affair. So, so she's going to have her ear gently protected, so she's right now listening against the door right now, listening to her mother's story, to her, to her father. And she's like, and, Victoria's over here right now, and she's like, look, baby, I have something to tell you. It's about the baby that I was carrying. And, and honestly, she's just, she feels so upset because she knows this is wrong, and she knows this is a bad thing to do. Like, why does she just come clean and just say, she needs help? But she doesn't want to do that. She's scared of losing Aiden. She's horrified of it. Therefore, that's why she won't tell him about the baby. She won't tell him about the affair. And little Miss Anastasia is in here right now, and she walks out. She sees her dad and mom, having a conversation right now, and she's like, okay, maybe this is not my place right now, and goes back into the bathroom. Closes the door behind her, and just kind of listens in to the conversation that her mom and that Victoria and Anne are having, and this is gonna break her heart. And she's like, okay, look, babe, I'm sorry, but the baby that there were some complications to delivery, and the baby didn't make it. At the end of the day, everything went wrong, and I'm sorry, but she's gone. The baby is gone. And Aiden, of course, doesn't know what that means exactly. Aiden's a little bit confused, and, and his heart's just a little bit broken just by hearing that. So he's going to go ahead here, and he's like, okay, well, look, honey, I'm sorry. I'm really upset too that we missed that we lost our little girl. So he's just going to go ahead and kiss her and just let her know that everything's okay. And just, just letting her know, everything's gonna be okay, okay, babe? I'm gonna go ahead and gonna make brunch. You stay in here and you take the time that you need because you went through a crazy night, it seems. So he's gonna go ahead, he's gonna go serve some brunch. Ooh, we're gonna have some French toast. Go make that there, boo-boo. And Anastasia at that point, kind of realized that was not her place to kind of slip out, but we're actually going to go back in here now, and especially now that Aiden's gone, and she's going to confront her about the whole baby, about this whole lie that Victoria is basically, it's basically So we're going to go ahead and call our names. You guys hear my cat. Here's my fiance's cat. Sorry about the other guys. She's eating. We kind of share the den area together. And so she's eating right now, and she's a loud eater. So she's like, okay, Mom, we both saw what you did. I know what you did. And it was a horrible thing for you to do that. Like, why? Why did you make such a bad choice? You're hurting our family, Mom. Like, I don't understand exactly why you were thinking that you needed to do this. Like, why? Why? She's like, look, honey, Mommy, Mummies and daddies make some bad choices. And I'm sorry. I really am. Like, she's absolutely just heartbroken by the whole fact. So she's actually going to go ahead and she's going to go cuddle with her. She's like, look, Anastasia, I love you, okay? But I need to go spend some time by myself. Alright? I really do. It's been a hard night. Whatever happened now, the baby's gone. She won't be coming back. Even though she is alive, and well, and beautifully healthy. But the rest of the family doesn't need to know that. Only Victoria needs to know that right now. And, I mean, if the family finds out one day that, that there's another little sister in the house somewhere, so be it. But right now, they can't know. So Victoria's going to go ahead and she's going to go downstairs and she's going to go take care of the baby for a little bit. Oh, and drop the freaking French toast on the freaking floor. But yeah, I honestly, it breaks my heart to know that this baby's not going to get a similar life. And, and basically has to live in this basement for her entire childhood. And it's going to be a rough one, that's for sure. So Victoria's going to go ahead and just kind of quickly change the diaper. Because for all that Aiden and, for all that Anastasia and Aiden and all of them know, Victoria only needs space to herself, and she needs some time. She needs some time to grieve because, she never got to see her, well, to what they understand, she never got to hold her baby girl alive. And she's gone. So, I mean, I feel like that the entire family is just kind of letting her grieve for a couple days because, that's kind of how her life's gonna be for now. So, see, even Mr. Aiden's coming in, and he's like, okay, look, darling, I know this is hard. you know, I understand that this is a very, very hard thing for your mother, for myself even. And, you know, like, this is like a really, really hard time for everybody in the household right now. But I promise you, darling, we will get through this. We will figure out exactly what we're going to do, you know. You know, Mommy said that we're going to get, like, you know, a nice little urn for the baby, and, you know, and definitely not let her basically fade away, because, you know, even though she never got much of a chance of life, you know, they don't want to forget her. And that's what they're doing. They're going to definitely remember her and take care of her. And as far as family knows, let her know that she was loved. Even before, you know, she was delivered. Even though she is delivered and alive. And yeah, I mean, it's honestly such an upsetting thing to think about, though, about, you know, just death altogether. I mean, Brendan's death and get together was really depressing. If you guys actually watched that part 46, where he was murdered, it was kind of a rough situation. And it broke my heart. It really did. And I mean, I was freaking hyping up a wedding, and I was tweeting pictures of like this pre-wedding shoot that I took of them, because, you know, because I mean, the murder was totally planned. I mean, you know, I totally planned out the death and everything, which is why I took like those pictures and all that, because I just, you know, I kind of want an idea about what it would have looked like, you know. But, you know, Victoria's just definitely kind of living herself in, and just really just kind of, now that the baby's gone, is now more or less focusing on just getting her life back on track and together again, because she has to remain strong for her children. She has to take care of her kids. She has to support and love her children as well. And she just, you know, and I mean, ultimately just try to be the mother that she wished she could be to her little daughter, because it's painful. And all these planets need freaking evolving. So if she starts crying, then we have a reason why to go downstairs. This baby's been crying a lot, needless to say. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to evolve all of these plants. Oh, and we even need to weed some of these plants too. Evolve. Oh my god, the cat's done our food. Oh dear god. The little piggy. The little freaking piggy that I have named a cat. I think she's gone through her food already. Let me hear her, guys. Or is she just, let's let her go. She just makes a mess of her food. Okay. Oh, now the baby's crying. True. Okay, so we're gonna go back downstairs, and we're gonna go ahead and cook a care for the baby. I know that in the rules it says I can't take care of the kids while Dad's here, but she's crying. What more can I do about the baby when she's crying like this? You know, like, what more can I do when the baby's crying like this, you know? So, which I think I'm actually going to be playing a couple days off screen, you know, and then in the next part you guys will actually see the child aged up, and this will be like her beautiful little room. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play a couple days off screen, and then you guys will actually see the girl all, not all grown up, but she'll be definitely older than she was in this part, that's for sure. She'll be a child. So yeah, that is kind of my plan here. Anyways there, guys, I'm actually going to end the episode off here, just because this episode is just kind of really focused on, losing Destiny, even though she's right here. Anyways there, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this episode, don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well as a comment for what you want to see happen next. And as well, if you have not joined the Crafty Squad yet, become a Crafty today and hit that subscribe button. Anyways there, guys, I've been Crafty Summer Hikey, and I'll see you all next time. Bye there, guys.